Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research, try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have another update for you, and this is the brand Fragrance World. Fragrance World is another Middle Eastern brand from United Arab Emirates, and they have a super extensive perfume lineup in their portfolio, probably over hundreds, and they are one of the well-known brands from United Arab Emirates. I unboxed and reviewed few of the fragrances before, and they are quite impressive, especially for the price. So this one in particular is called Lapis Lazuli from the Fragrance World. Is 100 ml Eau de Perfume and is targeted unisex. United Kingdom, you can find it under £30 if you do your research. In other parts of the world, you have to do your research, Google, and see if it comes up and how much it goes for. But it is quite readily available as far as I could tell from my own research. For the price, this is an absolute banger. Yes, 2 thumbs up, beauty in a bottle. This one is inspired by Carolina Herrera, Saffron Lazuli, which is from their higher tier lineup, and this is around £300 for 100 ml, and this one is under £30, so you do the math. It's an absolute bargain for what it is, and yes, it is very close to it. I would say 90% close to that one. The only difference is a minute difference. It's just basically in Carolina Herrera Saffron Lazuli, the saffron is a little bit more pronounced than here, although here you can smell it, you can detect it, but it's not as prominent as in Saffron Lazuli by Carolina Herrera. So in my opinion, for me, actually this is a little bit more wearable than Saffron Lazuli by Carolina Herrera. So that's a good news about it. There are a few good news. One is the price is superbly low for what you're paying. Second is the quality is there. The quality, when you smell it, smells very nice, smells good. It smells, doesn't smell harsh, doesn't smell chemical, doesn't smell anything like that. Very, very well done and well mixed and well constructed together. And the ingredients for the price is very, very high. I smell perfume in here which is more than £100 easy. So as I said, Carolina Herrera Saffron Lazuli is about £300. This is under £30, so it's a no-brainer. In terms of performance, good news there as well. On my skin, easily went over 10 hours. On t-shirt, easily over 12 hours. So very, very good performer. Excellent. Again, for the price under £30, this is very, very well done. Very long lasting, having a good projector. For me, it projected like an arm length of projection for around 2 to 3 hours, and after that slowly will subside, but you would have a good bubble, good cloud, and a good trail behind you. Especially the trail is massive in this one. I put 5 sprays of it, and that was ample enough for me to smell it all day, and also when I woke up next day I could still smell it strongly. But if you want to go outside and people smell you from the other side of the road, probably you need to go a little bit heavy on the trigger, maybe up to 10 of it. So very, very good performer, especially for the price, especially for amazing what they done in here for the price point. The presentation to match the presentation is very, very good. When you look at the bottle and you feel it in your hand, it doesn't feel like £30. It feels like, as I said, £100 plus. Very well done, very well constructed again to get put together. So who is it for? This is definitely to my nose, for my experience, it's bang in the middle. This is very, very unisex, ladies and men, no problem whatsoever. And in terms of age, I would say 25 and up to be in the safe side. Unless you like this kind of fragrances, then it doesn't mean anything. And in terms of occasion, this is very opulent, so it's good for going out for a special occasion, evening, and formal occasion and things like that. In terms of season, this is better suited for cooler weather, but has got some freshness to it, so you can use it all year round. Maybe not in a very high heat, it could be a little bit glowing, but if it's a cool summer, definitely you can wear it. In summer less sprays, in winter more spray. So let's go and see how does it smell. So, oh come on, don't die on me. Sorry about that. Okay, so let me read you the ingredients and we'll take it from there. So on top we have cypress, wormwood, clove and rose. In the middle we have thyme, wheat and iris. In the base we have elemi, tula balsam, vetiver, cedar, amber and musk. Everything in here I get in a big dose and very distinctly. It's one of those perfumes that's very well constructed. When you smell it, it doesn't smell cheap. It smells very expensive because not only the ingredients are good for the price, but the people who put this one together, they know exactly what they're doing, because you can tell people who put this together, they are very experienced. So for my nose, this is very impressive. It opens up very spicy, as it says. Saffron, I get a big dose of saffron, although the saffron is not too big to making it challenging, because in Carne Herrera Saffron Lazuli, the saffron there is a little bit on the challenging side because it's very prominent and it's very big. And here they tone it down, which is a very good thing because it's much more wearable. The clove here giving it that warm spicy feel, and it's beautiful. It's very warm, it's spicy. There is a rose in here, but rose is not by far the biggest, not at all. You know, the rose is in the background, you can smell it, you can detect it, but it's not rose fragrance by any means. So it is a part of the fragrance, but it doesn't take over. Cypress giving it that greenness, this giving it leafy, green, earthy, very green. This is super green, but the greenness in here is not a fresh green, it's not a happy green. This is a dense, thick, grounded green. Okay, so it's a very dark green, almost goes to the realm of brown. Is so dark. The thyme and wheat here, the thyme in here give it another aspect of green, and also the spiciness and also the greenness. The wheat here gives in a little bit of hay feel. Smells like hay, smells like a little bit of honeyed hay. Iris, I don't get that much, to be honest with you. I don't get iris at all. Maybe just a softness of the iris, you can feel it, but the iris is not there to say per se it's like a makeup or anything like that. No way. It just basically giving it a little bit of softness in the mid, which is quite nice as well. Elemi, yes. Vetiver, yes. Cedar, yes. And also what's not mentioned in here is the oud in here. I get a very distinctive oud in here. The oud in here, a little bit on the medicinal side, but it's not challenging by any means. It's not too big either. You know, it doesn't take over. It's just basically in the background and is in the base, but you can feel the warmth and you can feel the resins of the oud in here. So the oud is not challenging, it's very friendly, it's very universally palated. The elemi, another another resin in here to give it more resin feel. This is a super resinous feel, very resinous, very gooey, very sticky, very deep, very dense, very thick. Tulu balsam giving it a little bit of that balsamic feel, and also a little bit of that powdery feel. A little bit powdery, a little bit dusty, a little bit smoky. Definitely smoky, but again not a huge player by any means, but it is there. It is a little bit smoky, a little bit dusty, a little bit powdery as well. The vetiver here giving it another aspect of greenness and also the earthiness. Cedar, yes, and I smell more than like cedar and sandalwood, and a little bit of wood in here to give it that base of the woodiness and carry everything together. The amber is super big in here. One of the biggest players, super ambery. The amber in here is very thick, dense, dark, gooey, sticky amber. So it's not effervescent, it's not fluffy, it's not bright. No, this is dense and thick, and it just grinds everything together and makes it very dense and thick. Musk, yeah, to some extent, just a hint of muskiness in here, but again, it's not one of the biggest player. So overall, what you smell more than anything else is resins and more resins and more resins, and also earthiness, and also definitely a green aspect to it. The green here is very dense and thick, and as I said, almost going to the brown realm of things. Little bit of tobacco feel overall to it as well, is because of that leafiness of it, because of the hay in here, giving it a little bit of tobacco feel, and also a little bit of the leathery feel in here as well. But the leather is here is very soft, is none of those rugged leather. And also the resins are very, very big, is very earthy, is very dark, is very dense, is very little bit smoky, little bit powdery, and overall very, very ambery, and the amber in here is very thick and dense. So this is what I get mostly on my skin, my experience, and my what I can detect with my nose. Some people might get different things in here when, you know, different skin chemistry, and also different noses and different experiences. But overall, this is what the picture I get. So if you like what I described, this is a beauty in a bottle and is a bargain. I give it 10 out of 10 for what they done in here. It's gorgeous, at least for my taste, for my age, for my experience. Okay, I'm a middle-aged man, I'm a Middle Eastern man, and I've been around fragrances for a long time. So this kind of fragrances resonate with me very much. I love this kind of perfumes, and they just basically give me a happy feel overall, although it's very dense and thick and dark and gooey and earthy, but it makes me very, very happy. So is it for everybody? No. Is it for people who've been around fragrances for a long time? Yes. This is for people who've been around fragrances. They've been experimenting with different fragrances. They like different genres of perfumery. They like something different and unique. This is quite unique. It's not super unique, but it is quite unique, you know, in its own way. But beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. I highly recommend it. It's got some aspect of balsamicness and also camphorous feel as well. So it's very, very complex, it's layered, it's multifaceted, and that's why I don't think a young nose will appreciate it. Unless you like this kind of fragrances, then it doesn't mean anything. But for me, this is quite mature, this is quite sophisticated, this is quite on the opulent side, this is on the higher tier side of perfumery. And I absolutely enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for the last 2 days. Beautiful fragrance. Highly, highly recommend it. For me, this is a no-brainer whatsoever. Okay, guys. So if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, let us know your experience. That would be useful for others to read. If you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way you help me, you encourage me, you motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are a hidden gem, and this beauty is definitely a hidden gem. If you'd like to purchase one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfume myself. I make my own line of perfumes. They call the scent of Persia, and they are true handmade perfumes just for you lucky people in the United Kingdom. They are ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money. They are very mysterious, very unique, very artistic. They are like time capsule. They take you different places, different times, but you need to live in the United Kingdom to purchase them. They are one of the highest quality of the ingredients you can get for the price. When you smell it, the second it hits you is the quality, highest quality you can get. Okay guys, thank you very much, and I'll, as always, see you later. Bye bye bye.